Hi Capricorn, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray Tarot, and this is your, oh my goodness, monthly reading that's jumping out of my hands. Monthly reading for, where does this one want to go? March of 2022. I'm glad to hang out with my Capricorns. I need some grounding as a Pisces, so this is nice energy for me. I just rearranged my camera angle, so see if we can get these all in here for you. Starting off with wands, okay. And what is the second half of the month? That's kind of how I've been reading these. Swords, but these tend to tell stories together when they're one on top of the other two. Ace of Wands, okay. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Wanting some, already the animal spirit cards. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot, and this is the animal spirit deck that goes along with it, or you can purchase in addition with it. Frog. I've been doing challenge cards with these. Frog and Cobra. Ooh, that's a powerful one. Why is my hand, oh my gosh, I just got like this weird like pain. Spirit, sometimes spirit gives me different sensations. Hands, are you guys working? I mean, you're an earth sign. Are you working a lot? I don't remember which, I should remember which fingers are carpal tunnel. I have a degree in integrative medicine, acupuncture, basically. Getting this pain, so I was like, what is, and like working with your hands, doing something, I still have it. So I'm not quite sure what this is, but that was the sensation that spirit was just giving me. So it feels like a lot of work, physical work, even at the keyword. Capricorns are good at always doing something, always socking money away for the future. So I'm not surprised that I was getting that sensation. Okay, it's starting to go away. All right, let's take a look at what you guys have going, which is a lot. Daughter of Wands, which is Page of Wands usually, and Mother of Wands, which is Queen of Wands, and let's see, these all go hand in hand. Hanged Man, feeling stuck in a situation, maybe that's hand stuff. And on a spiritual level, you can look up spiritual meaning of any pain in any body part. And I was told recently, because I was having hand stuff months ago, that hands are like not letting go of something, or maybe in this case feeling like you can't let go of a situation, like you're stuck, like the Hanged Man. And fiery energy wants to move forward. This is like Sagittarius, Leo energies to me. You want it again. Okay, that's it. Ace of Wands is right under here. So Ace of Wands in reverse, feeling very stuck. Very, very stuck. Feels like a work situation. Again, sometimes relationships feel like work when I'm reading them. But, okay, so the good news is the World card is here. This is a major wrap up of the cycle when you've been feeling stuck. This looks like kind of a freedom energy, and frogs can be major leaps forward in life. So it's, yeah, here's the challenging card, the Cobra, which can be a very heavy, very intense energy. It feels almost like a boss energy, someone holding you down, work like whatever it is, a person that's like on top of you, holding you in a situation like the Hanged Man. Interesting that these are, just seeing the lines, looks kind of similar energy to me as I'm reading it, but here you are wanting to really move forward. That feels like it's about to, it's not soon enough for you, and I get that, but feels like things are finally going to be moving forward, because Cobra just feels like it's such a heavy weight hanging over you, and I'll read more about that in a second, but I love their guidebook for this. It's amazing insights. So we'll read up more on that in a minute, but so okay, and then like I said, this is usually the first half of the month going into second half of the month, and these can be for further out in life, but in general, I'm seeing second half of the month. Son of Swords is very quick moving. This is Page of Swords, and it's a very, very fast forward movement, or sorry, Knight of Swords. Knights come in with messages, usually offers of something, but this is the suit of communication, incoming messages. If you've been waiting to hear about a movement forward, this is it. This is kind of a message that you've been waiting to hear, feeling in a stuck situation. The door kind of opens up with the wrapping up of a past cycle. I like that this is also same shape. It's kind of a wrap up energy. You're like, okay, can I just be done with all of this responsibility? Mother of Wands, I'm just realizing she's sitting on top of a pile of eggs, incubating something, waiting for the moment when they can come out and hatch. Cobra. Okay, this is all linked. So on the flip side, I usually read different scenarios into some of the cards, I should say, when they can hatch out and be free. So challenges or opportunities. When this frees up, like eggs are hatched, they're out and ready to move forward, and it frees this energy up. You're not being held down by any responsibility there anymore. I hope this is making sense. It does in my head when I read it. But yeah, this is, you're like, can I really wrap the cycle up and not have to hold on to this baby of a project, because it doesn't feel so. You want to have your own thing. You want to do your own thing going forward, and this has been a responsibility of maybe someone else, and you're ready to leave that behind. Okay, got there in the end of this row. Hierophant keeps coming up in every deck and lots of readings. Okay, again, not being able to fully move forward before, but this is commitment, higher learning, higher understanding, higher knowledge, maybe educating yourself on something, getting a new certificate, or I'm not seeing as many degrees, but that could be happening too. So maybe this has been one of the things that has been holding you back from getting the next job or the next dream job or whatever it is. But this again is, I see this in reverse being actually a good thing, because the responsibility of that is leaving, and you have what you need to move forward. This energy isn't quite here yet. I think that's why it's in reverse when we're looking at this row going forward. But it's coming, because even the Two of Pentacles is here waiting in the wings, which is expanding what you already have financially, materially, all of those things. Investments can be that even. So, and Capricorns love investments. So whether it's actual investing or investment in yourself for the future, this is really working in your favor right now. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to read up on, I'll just show you Frog real quick so you guys can, oh, here's Snake wanted to come out too. All of the snake energy, very interesting. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Let's see if Frog is anywhere around here. These are not in alphabetical order, as I keep saying. So it's hit or miss. Here's Frog. I'll just put this here if you want to pause this, but clearing, cleansing, healing, I like that. Getting into water will help bring this into balance for you if things are not moving yet, just at least to give you some relief, to clear some of that energy as you're going through it. And Cobra, there we are. And which, I always forgot, I think this is the fire, yeah, fire element. Cobra, pausing, waiting, yeah, it's sitting on top of you, making you wait. The inner teacher. The Cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving, which is the animal spirit, not necessarily the person I was seeing who's sitting on top, but universal energy is saying it's this way for the Cobra teacher. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So there you go. Hanged Man gives us a new perspective, and it's never without a reason that we're stuck in a situation. So it's bringing new perspective, new growth, which is why you can come out of this side of this lesson and have that wrapped up and be done with it, and have the Cobra just hang out as a teacher now instead of a weight on top of you keeping you in this situation. And where are we? I think I want to pull, let's see, Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Huh. Okay, good. Yep, not time yet. Put these down because I keep talking. All right, so no place like home. Capricorn's like a good, solid, stable home foundation. Some kind of routine, usually. Higher power, this is all being divinely guided with this Hanged Man going into the new cycle. Big leaps forward, it's coming. It is all very on your soul path, whether it feels like it or not. I always tell people, they ask in readings, am I on my soul path? You're always on your soul path, which is the good news. It just doesn't always feel like it, and it feels like sometimes we're stuck. And if we're being stubborn, speaking from experience, you will keep getting that push to be on your path. Take a look at Sagittarius's reading. I talked about that a lot. Imagine, so you're in the, again, you're in the creative phase, birthing process for your own venture forward, and that takes a lot of preparation, a lot of time, a lot of energy, cocooning your energy to create and then be able to move forward with your ideas, because once you get into motion, that's a lot of energy being put into that phase of things. You do get a change in the wind, and I was looking for something in here to tell you what the next steps are, but it is changing. This is one of my favorite cards because I do love a challenge, and I love when things switch up, and so this is nice to see, because you're not going to be in this stuck feeling much longer, and it is all up to divine timing, which came out in reverse, but this is really, again, like higher power. It's divinely guided. This is when the time is right, and it feels like it is right around the corner for you. Again, these are general readings, so it could be a little bit longer for some of you, but the fact that this is all coming up in March is a good indicator, and I think encouragement for what is coming up for you going forward. And let's go ahead and pull some Romance Angels cards. Do these for everyone, just to talk about some love life stuff in each reading. Chemistry and Express Your Love are good cards. Feels like a lot of you are in relationships. Let your friends help you. Oh, this could have to do with the creating the new ideas and business stuff, so networking, all that, because these are not only love life cards, as I have found out over the years. I was scratching my head when I first started reading these, going, what? This doesn't have to do with love life, but as I have learned, cards and spirit will tell you what you really need to know, whether it's love life or not. Chemistry and attraction, see? That's some good stuff. Forgiving and learning. And okay, releasing your ex. So if we're talking about releasing things from the past, the Cups cards really didn't come up in this. I'm getting a huge buzzing in my ear right now, so Spirit's telling me something to pay attention to. Oh yeah, look at this. For yourself with release your ex and a change in the wind. So yeah, we weren't really talking about love life through most of this. And again, if some of you are twin flames and you're still either dating someone else or waiting for, wondering if the twin flame is going to come back, this can be the surrender and release portion of this, and the detachment, which is something I always say for twin flames, which is the key to healing and letting them come back on their own terms. I have not heard of one twin flame that hasn't had to go through surrender and release and detachment big time. So always something to be aware of and be working on if you haven't already done a lot of that work. Forgiving and learning. This is forgiving past hurts and past wrongs from this. So you're also in a phase of letting a lot of that go. It looks like if some of you are in like post breakup situations or even further along and still working through some of that. But clearly for the future, we've got the chemistry, express your love and attraction. So again, change in the wind. I love this card for all of this. And big leaps forward and not this heaviness. This can be our own, in relationships, our own emotions that we're sitting on top of us and holding us back from that. And if we want to look at anything as a love card, here's the Ace of Wands, which can be sexual attraction, can be that's big, huge spark of passion, which clearly you've got going here, which is exciting. New things coming up. But again, divine timing is always at play. So patience, which is not always a Capricorn's no one's favorite thing, but Capricorn's favorite thing when you guys are like raring to go and getting stuff done in the go, 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 do things mode. But yeah, we can't force things clearly to happen. It's got to be all in divine timing here. So okay, this still looks really good for what's coming up for my Capricorns though. So I hope this gave you some good guidance for your month ahead. I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful, transformational March, and that you're all able to start making those big leaps forward like we've seen here. No Place Like Home, I didn't really even talk about that one much, but it's kind of like I see it as one, having a solid foundation in your own home, but could be coming back home to a soulmate or twin flame or someone who feels like home as well. So at least it feels like a good connection month for some of you. So I hope that, like I said, you have a wonderful month, and I will see you all in April. Thanks for being here.